Assalamu alaikum students. I am Khurshid Rahim, your English teacher. Today we are going to discuss a poem, and you all know that there is a slight difference between prose and poetry. Now, first I will discuss what is prose and what is poetry. Remember, prose prose is Remember, prose is defined as a form of language based on grammatical structure. Grammatical structure is very much important in prose. Remember, grammatical structure. And remember one thing more, in prose we use parts of speech. Remember, it is very much important, it is parts of speech. But in poetry, remember, in poetry typically contains a metrical scheme and often some elements of rhyming words. Like rhyming words are there, rhyming words, and remember, musicality is there. Musicality. Remember, it was like whenever you discuss this, parts of speech, they are grammatical structure and parts of speech are used in prose, but in poetry rhyming scheme is there and musicality. And one thing more, remember, a very important, figures of speech are used in here. Figures of speech. Which we say figurative language. You often see these things in poetry like metaphor, simile, personification, alliteration, imagery, etc. All these are called figures of speech. Now, going towards the poem, let me start. They have cut down the pines. They have cut down the pines, unit number 10. So, we will discuss this poem line by line. Sorry, it is unit number 11. They have cut down the pines, unit number 12, sorry. They have cut down the pines. You can see it is on your page number 122. Now, start. They have cut down the pines. The poetess of this poem is Mary Leslie. Mary Leslie. You can see this again at the end of the poem, at the last line of the poem, Mary Leslie. Very often we write introduction, name of the poem and name of the poet. So you must know about the name of the poem and the name of the poet. They have cut down the pine is the name of the poem and Mary Leslie is the poetess. So let me start. Discuss the title of the poem in groups and predict the content of the poem. So you know, like it is about the discussion of the cutting down of the pine trees. So let me start. They have cut down the pines where they stood. The wind will miss them, the rain, when its silver blind is down. They have stripped the bark from the wood. The needly boughs and the brown knobby nuts trodden into the ground, the kind and friendly trees, where all day small wind sound and all day long the sun plays hide and seek with the shadows till the multiplying shadows turn to one and night is here. Now, they have cut down the pine. Explanation line wise, they have cut down the pines like the pine trees are cut down where they stood, where they were present. Where they were present, stood means present, जहाँ वो मौजूद थे. The wind will miss them, like the wind will miss them, the wind will feel their absence. the wind will feel their absence, and the rain, when its silver blind is down, silver blind is down means like silver blind, it is about the rain raining heavily, like the human beings will feel their absence, and it is also like the rain would also miss them, because silver blind is the showering of the rain, speedily rain. When its silver blind is down, when the rain will be showering very speedily, very heavily, they have stripped the bark from the wood, stripped, peeled off, stripped, peeled off, छिलका हटाने को बोलते हैं, the bark, the outer layer, the bark, the outer layer from the wood, from the tree. They have peeled off the outer layer of the wood of the tree. The neatly boughs, neatly नोकदार को बोलते हैं, neatly needle like, boughs branches, boughs, G is silent here, boughs branches, and the brown knobby nuts, and the brown, the color of the fruit, knobby complicated nut, the fruit, trodden, scattered, spread into the ground, on the ground. The brown knobby nuts, the outer covering of the trees is removed by the people, the pointed branches, the needle like branches, and the brown hard fruit of the pine trees are spread here and there on the ground, and the kind and the friendly trees. Now here it is the second stanza. The kind and the friendly trees, the kind, the nature friendly evergreen pine trees, kind, meherban, personification is here, kind and friendly, personification, trees are where all day small wind sound, where all day small wind sound, where you can hear all day the sound of the wind, the sound of the wind. The soft wind used to blow the whole day, and you can hear, because in the absence of noise you can hear even the sound of the wind. And all day long the sun plays hide and seek with the shadows, again personification, hide and seek. And all day long the sun is there to play hide and seek. Hide and seek, playing, is a human quality. They are talking about the pine trees, that's why it is used as personification, hide and seek. With shadows, the pine trees are playing hide and seek with the shadows of the pine trees, and till the multiplying shadows turn to one. Multiplying shadows, increasing shadows, increasing, multiplying means increasing shadows turn to one, and the night is here and the night approached, like the increasing, till the increasing number of the shadows turn to one, and the night is here and the night approached. They have cut down the trees, they have cut down the trees, it is they have cut down the trees and ended now. The trees are cut down and it is ended now. The human beings have destroyed. Who has cut down? The human beings have destroyed, cut down the pine trees. The gentle colloquy of bough and bough. The gentle colloquy means colloquy, conversation. The gentle colloquy of bough and bough, branches. The gentle conversation, the soft conversation among the branches of the trees have been stopped. Now they are making a fence by the creek. They are making a fence. Like, what is fence? Fence is bar, ihata. They have made a fence by the creek. Creek, a small or narrow inlet of water is called creek. Small inlet of water. Choti nadi, small stream you can also say. They are making a fence by the creek. They have made a fence by the creek and have cut down the pines for the post. For the post means khambe. And they have made a fence by the creek for the post, pillars. When is the sunlight for ghost? The naked trunks lie, a bird nested there. It will seek, in vain they have cut down the pines. The last stanza, pale in the sunlight. Pale means, wane means pale, yellow. In the sunlight of our ghost, like the place is deserted. The human beings have destroyed the pine trees and they are laying on the ground in the sunlight. For ghost means like the place is deserted now. And the naked trunks lie, the naked trunks lie, the trunks are naked and they are laying here and there. A bird nested there, a bird was there who has got their nest there. It will seek, it will search, in vain, useless. In vain means useless. They have cut down the pines and the trees have been cut down. Thank you. Inshallah, we'll see you in the online class. Thank you.